palm trees. You can leave your world.
Hello everybody. Yes, Queen. Okay, so you did read this title of this video correctly. I'm going to be talking about torture devices ever used in history. I'm obviously not going to talk about all of them because that's a lot. There's a lot of them. It's kind of actually really sad. But in Canada, at least, I am at 110% sure that torturing people to get things out, like confessions out of people, is illegal. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is 100% illegal to torture people. Well, as long as like you're like torturing someone like without the knowledge of like police knowing, then it's definitely fine. But once the police find out that you're torturing this person, you're probably gonna go to jail. It's kind of like a 50-50 chance. Just a little like, by the way, I'm wearing my Arrow sweater, which I love, by the way. And if you guys want a video, an upcoming video about a whole bunch of like TV shows that you should definitely watch that I recommend for you guys to check out, let me know by liking this video because I love my TV shows so much. That's all I do every single day. One picture will be here. The first one is called Heretic's Fork. Now, as you can see, it's like a fork here and like a fork here and then like a strap. So basically they're like forced to like be like this, and if they like move their head down, it's gonna stab into them. Pretty self-explanatory. So while the victim was like hung from like the ceiling or was somehow suspended so they could not sleep, like, so like if they were like hung up, like if they're like prisoners or something, they're hung up, right? So like if they were to go to sleep, their head would go down because they're in the air. Where else is your head gonna go? So your head would probably like fall down like this to sleep, and it would just stab you. And stab in your chest, obviously. So that's really cool. Okay, so this next one is called Iron Maiden, and you've probably heard it before. It's in Despicable Me. You're welcome for letting you know that. So basically, it is a metal structure that resembles like a woman. It's the outsides of the, like, it's kind of like a coffin. Like, it's very detailed, but like it doesn't. It's just detailed to like look cool. There's no actual like need or necessity to the actual detail that's on the outside of this little coffin thing. This device has a front hinge with long sharp spikes, so you've probably seen it in Despicable Me. Okay, so sharp spikes that line the interior, they're basically to impale like the victim. Now this won't actually kill, well, it eventually will kill someone, but it's mainly just stabbing torture. Eventually they will probably bleed out, but basically they would have the little spikes placed in areas like your major arteries and like your eyes. So like when it closed, you would get squished, right? And like it would impale your eyes and like your hearts and like your brain and like all your important arteries that you need, your organs or whatever, you know. And then eventually you would kind of bleed out. Now, usually it was kind of used to get confessions out of people like the other one. Most of these are used to get confessions out of people. They found it was really hard to hear the person in the thing when they were trying to confess. So they decided that probably wasn't a good idea anymore. But yeah, it would poke the victims to death. Imagine being poked to death. I feel like that would be definitely a new one. Okay, so this next one, it's called hanged, drawn, and quartered. Now, they had a newer version that came out in the 1400s of this, where it's kind of like a table, but there's like rollers things on it, which your hands are like tied to. So like when they roll it, your arms like stretch out and so do your legs, and it can pop out your shoulders, and it basically stretches you out. You will not rip in half, okay? Your torso is very strong, but it will definitely probably pop out your arms and break some things. But before they came out with that, they had horses, like, so they had like two horses, and like the feet would be tied to one of the horses, and then the hands would be tied to the other horse, and then people would whip them, and then they would like run, popping like their arms out of sockets. So the little like table torture device version of it, which was like the newer version, was like banned, like it is illegal to use them once it hit the 1600s, but I thought that one was pretty cool, you know. Okay, so the next torture thing, this one isn't, well, it's more like murdering someone instead of torture because you can't really get anyone out of it when they're doing this. So basically, it's called cement shoes, and I don't know if that's actual like proper term for it, but basically they would have like cement and they would like put like they'd have shoes and then like fill it up with cement, and then once it like dried or hardened, they would like throw the people like in rivers and stuff, and they would just sink and they would eventually drown. So it's not really like torture because you're not like doing something to like get something out of them or something, you're just doing it to kill them. So I don't really classify that as torture, but I guess it's pretty gruesome. I'm just gonna say that one there. Oh, okay, so this one's probably like my favorite one. So basically, it's like a little chamber thing that people, they would either do it to their thumbs, like their fingernails, to their knuckles on their fingers, or to their like their big toes, and basically they would put it in like this little kind of like crank kind of thing, and it would basically smash down and break like their fingers. But if they had it like on their nails, it would break their nail, and that would obviously be painful because like if you break your nail and that's a little bit shorter than it should be, it hurts as is. So just imagine like something just hitting the tip of your nail and like completely cracking. So they would basically do that to like the knuckles and stuff, but they did it to like their slaves and stuff, and then they realized that the slaves can't really do much with broken thumbs, so they resulted to going and doing it to their toes. Like whipping them wouldn't have been easier. Okay, but like it was like a really like popular thing because it's such a like a small device that people could kind of just like carry it around in their pocket and like torture whoever's thumbs they wanted to. So that is going to be it for today. If you guys want more like torture things, I'd be glad to oblige. I don't think I'm using that word properly. Okay, whatever. If you guys did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, comment anything you want down in the comment section down below. My Instagram, Brian, and Twitter will be somewhere right here. It's also in the description, so you should go follow me on those 3 things. It is ChelseaBug. By the way, except for my Twitter, it is ChelseaBug48. Subscribe if you are new. I make videos every Tuesday and Thursday. I love you guys so much, and bye!